is transforming the Republican Party.
This is Julio Martinez reporting from Washington, D.C. at the CPAC. Now we're going back to our studios in Hialeah, Florida.
I'm Alexander Casanova, and this is The True Channel.
In good times, your friends know who you are. When you're in trouble is when you know who your friends are. If you've been arrested for DUI, any criminal case, or received a traffic ticket and you need an attorney, call me, Alex Hanna. I'm the helping friend you need. Call me now.
Hi, I'm Alexander Casanova, and this is The True Channel. We are covering CPAC 2019 live. We take you now to an interesting interview with a Trump supporter.
We're here with Maurice Blacksford Trump. Tell us a little bit about your experience here at CPAC this time around.
Well, it's been nice. They said the Republicans were racist, but wow, they lied. I mean, they're showing me nothing but love, especially our wonderful deplorables. And I'm having a ball here, hanging out at CPAC with my good Republican brethren.
Excellent, excellent. And you're going to be there, obviously, tomorrow when President Trump comes on.
That is my plan. I want Trump. We got to make sure he wins 2020 or we are dead.
What's it going to take to garner more of the black vote in America? Because that's going to be a key component to whether or not we get a re-election in 2020.
Well, like the Bible said, when they see the two brethren stand together, Revelation 11:8 through 13, it says, when they see us together, the people will rejoice. The heathen will be full of fear because they know they have but a short time. The people in America is by the people, for the people, of the majority of the people, which is mostly our independent brothers who are the baby boomers and the hippies. All they have to do is see me standing with Trump, because I represent what they call the black supremacist, and he's supposed to be the white racist. So they are scared of a race war, and these two opposing figures standing together in unity. And with my site saying on blacksfortrump2020.com, it says that there will be no race war. What people don't realize is that's what the independents are afraid of. And if the independents flip, black people will flip immediately because we follow each other unbeknownst to us. But once they see that Trump, I accept Trump all the way and he accepts me all the way, because I'm a regular black man that's nobody, but I'm the one that the independents believe that Helter Skelter was talking about with the Beatles and Charles Manson, when they taught them that it's going to be a race war and that the black man's going to kill all white people. So these independents, who are the majority voters, are afraid that we're going to kill them. So they don't care about how good Trump does and how much he helps them, but they're like holding a gun to their head. The gun to their head is, we're going to kill them. So, but when they see me saying there will be no race war, we're blood brothers.
Wow, Blacks for Trump 2020. It's very cool to see not only African Americans that support President Trump, but are proud that he is our president. That is true news on the True Channel. And now we take you to a commercial break.
In good times, your friends know who you are. When you're in trouble is when you know who your friends are. If you've been arrested for DUI, any criminal case, or received a traffic ticket and you need an attorney, call me, Alex Hanna. I'm the helping friend you need. Call me now.
Hi, I'm Alexander Casanova, and this is The True Channel, where we are covering CPAC 2019 live. We take you to another interesting interview with John Dolan. You won't want to miss it.
Okay, live. This is JJ Flash live at the CPAC here with the most famous designers, Andre Soriano and the
recording artist Ricky Rebel.
Ricky Rebel, the recording artist. And Andre Soriano, did you design that famous dress we saw, Make America Great, that we saw Aisha Love wear at that inaugural for Governor DeSantis?
Yes, I did. That's actually originally worn at the 2017 Grammys. And now what's trending in America is, and the whole planet, is the Keep America Great jacket that he wore, or the recording artist Ricky Rebel.
Ricky Rebel, let me see this. He wore this jacket you're seeing live here? No, at the Grammy.
We wore the Keep America Great jacket.
Yeah,
it said Trump 2020
yes.
at the Grammys, and they flipped out. It was viral.
Perfect. Okay, now if somebody wants to buy your products there, Andre, how can they reach you to get these incredible designer stuff? I know you've hooked up my wife and a dozen people. Give me a website. Give me the name of your album.
Yes, AndreSoriano.com, and also on Instagram, official Andre Soriano, and everything at AndreSoriano.com.
Ricky, how do we
Peace and
get
love.
your album?
You can get it anywhere digital music is sold. It's called The New Alpha. My name's Ricky Rebel. Ricky Rebel rocks.
Thank you, John. That was a very cool interview. I did not know that there was a clothing line for Make America Great Again and Keeping America Great. And it seems to me very fashionable. I'm sure those two gentlemen have a business that is booming. Hi, I'm Alexander Casanova, and this is The True Channel. We take you to CPAC 2019 live with Julio Martinez.
I'm doing great. I'm here at CPAC, so life is good. I'm coming here 7 years now, 7 years in a row. I come here mostly for the social interaction, but I'm here as media, so I'm here to cover it to some extent too. I'm meeting folks, I'm learning stuff. You generally will not find me in the big hall where you see the speeches going on that we see on TV and such. The breakout sessions here are an incredible opportunity to learn. It's like going back to college or even graduate school and not having to pay for it. I learn so much when I come here, and I meet some great folks too.
You tell me you're from the Northeast. What part of the Northeast?
The good part, sir.
What's the good part?
The part that I'm from.
You must be from New York.
I don't know nothing about that.
Listen, it's great knowing you and meeting you for the first time, and it's a pleasure. This is Julio Martinez from Hialeah, Florida, and we'll welcome you down there anytime you want to come down.
I'll be there next week. Give me your address when we're done.
You got my address, and I'll treat you to Cuban coffee. How's that?
I don't drink coffee, believe it or not. I'm a retired NYPD cop. I never drank coffee. All those midnights, all those long... I never drank coffee.
So you're an exception to the rule.
It seems like a way.
All right,
and it paid off in my exceptional good looks later in life, you know what I mean?
I love that grizzly bear look.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you for being here.
Great to meet you. Thank you so
The
much.
True Channel. That's the opposition for fake news. And now we're going back to our studios in Miami Lakes, Florida. The True Channel.
Thank you, Julio. It's good to see you're having some fun at CPAC and meeting new, interesting people. And now we take you to a commercial break.
In good times, your friends know who you are. When you're in trouble is when you know who your friends are. If you've been arrested for DUI, any criminal case, or received a traffic ticket and you need an attorney, call me, Alex Hanna. I'm the helping friend you need. Call me now.
Hi, I'm Alexander Casanova, and this is The True Channel. We are covering CPAC 2019 live, and we take you to another exclusive interview with Julio Martinez and Larry Horace.
I do a lot of commentary. I write about 30 to 40 columns a month. I do podcasts, I do videos. And my message, and it's my passion, and I semi-retired to do this, because I think we've got to do a better job of selling to the American public. And to be honest, some of the Republicans are a little weak at doing that. I mean, I watched the hearings, and I can give you a read on the hearings yesterday. What we really should have focused on in that hearing, first of all, they shouldn't have happened at that time or at all. But what really happens is that we basically have a guy who at least 5 times told something that was either deceptive, lying, or an untruth again.
He perjured himself again.
And again, he's got a criminal referral to the Justice Department because of it. But what's not told to the public and what's missing is the media today, the anti-Trump media, they keep saying this is proof that the president committed a crime on the election deal, okay? It is not. They say, well, but he confessed to the crime and he implicated the president. What happened was he confessed to a crime that he probably would not have been guilty of. So why did he confess? Because they had him going to jail for 30, 40 years on tax evasion and bank fraud. And what the prosecutors did was an abuse of prosecutorial rights. They blackmailed him into confessing to this little itty-bitty crime
For 3 years.
to get off on the big crime. So he confessed to a crime that many lawyers have told me he would never be guilty of because you can't prove it. What the president did could have been perfectly legal, and even in the worst case scenario, If it technically violated a federal election commission, there probably would have been a fine. It's a civil. So they're dwelling as if this is, some sort of great murder case, when in fact he confessed to something that I would argue he never should have confessed. He never asked for a dismissal. That's interesting. You always ask for a dismissal at the onset. So what we're seeing is a theatrical production put on by the Democrats. See, he knew when he went before Congress, he would get a very favorable interpretation by the media. They would take everything he said and pretend it was accurate. He shows a check. Today on the news they say the check is proof of everything, the criminality. The check proved nothing. It was a check written out to him at a time when he was a personal attorney to the president. He received several checks. None of them could be added up to the $130,000, by the way. They exceeded about $150,000. And they could well have been for any other services. You don't know what that check was for.
Larry, thank you very much for your service, and keep on trucking like we say.
Well, I'm going to do it, and you keep on doing the good work.
Thank you very much.
We're gonna put the beast back in the beast on the Democratic side.
With our help.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
This is Julio Martinez reporting from Washington, D.C. at the CPAC. Now we're going back to our studios in Hialeah, Florida.
Thank you, Julio. That was another interesting interview. It's nice to see that Larry brought up Michael Cohen, the ex-lawyer of President Donald Trump. As everyone knows, he has been disgraced publicly for lying, and as Larry brought it up to our attention as well, for tax evasion and fraud. In all seriousness, no one should take his testimony in front of Congress serious at all. He is a convicted liar that is going to prison for lying. Hi, I'm Alexander Casanova, and this is The True Channel. We're here covering CPAC Live 2019, and we take you now there to an exclusive interview with Julio Martinez and John Dolan.
All right, here we are with John.
Better known as JJ Flash. Thank you, Julio. Good to see you here.
All right, he's from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and he's here in Washington, D.C. with CPAC. Tell us what you're doing here, John.
Well, you know what? We appreciate our president so much, and we appreciate Matt and Mercedes Slapp and their 5 daughters. We had the honor of hanging out with the Turning Point USA in West Palm Beach, and we're just so happy that we can export these conservative values. We own GlobalOneNews.com, and we also own the GNN.info, which is the Good News Network. So we are launching 10 new conservative networks to broadcast all the good work all these conservatives are doing up here. Like your good self doing in Hialeah. This guy is very famous. He doesn't like to tell anybody about it, but I can talk about it because I've been there personally, and he delivered for Donald Trump, right? If you didn't deliver Hialeah, would the big man still be in the White House?
That's up to other folks to say, but I also had a lot to do with Rick Scott, Ron DeSantis.
Ron DeSantis is our governor.
Republicans.
And why is that? Why is Hialeah so important? Because of your Cuban connection? We got the Venezuelan connection? What else makes it so valuable?
Basically, because I was the very first mayor in the Republican Party that was ever elected in the city of Hialeah. I've been in Hialeah since 1954, and I'm going to be there until the Lord takes me away.
Wow, well, that's great. We appreciate that. Now, we have so many people coming up from Florida. One of the guys I'm going to try and get you an interview with a little later is my friend. He does Cowboys for Trump. He literally rode into the White House lawn last Sunday. We're having another rally this Sunday after our prayer meeting. And he just told me that the president personally called him after he was on Fox and Friends. So we're going to launch a ride that I want you on. We're going to have all 50 states. We're going to ride to the White House and represent all of the 50 states. There's 13 original Cowboys for Trump. And we know we got blacks for Trump, Maurice, and we got Republicans, we got Hialeah, Venezuelans for Trump. And we got Larry Horst from Boca for Trump.
Let me ask you, are you going to be here Saturday when Mr. Trump gets here?
Absolutely. Well, I would like to be with you.
Well, you need to get us an interview with Mr. Trump because we're new in this business. The True Channel has just started last week, and we're already here in Washington, D.C., thanks to folks like you.
Well, it's been very impressive. Anything we can do to help, like I said, to export your values and, you're good people, you know that?
Thank you. That was another great interview. It's really great to see Julio Martinez and John Dolan, two great legends, reminisce and talk about their love and support for the Republican Party and our president. CPAC 2019 really looks like a great event. I wish I was there.
In good times, your friends know who you are. When you're in trouble, is when you know who your friends are. If you've been arrested for DUI, any criminal case, or received a traffic ticket and you need an attorney, call me, Alex Hanna. I'm the helping friend you need. Call me now.
Famous man is transforming the Republican Party.
This is Julio Martinez reporting from Washington, D.C. at the CPAC. Now we're going back to our studios in Hialeah, Florida.
I'm Alexander Casanova, and this is The True Channel.